Residence for a child in the event of divorce or separation. This is Karen and Paul. When Tim was born, Paul continued to work full-time and Karen took over all the childcare for the baby. She did not pursue her professional occupation again until Tim started school. After that, she went back to work, but only part-time. Karen and Paul are now separating and are wondering how the care of Tim should be arranged in the future. In the case of a divorce or separation, the residence of the child must be regulated. It must be decided where the child will live and who will look after him or her on a daily basis. A distinction needs to be made between residence and parental responsibility, which determines how the parents will make decisions in the best interests of the child. Usually, one of the parents is responsible for the residence of the child in accordance with the model that was decided before the separation. The other parent looks after the child on certain days and in the holidays. In some cases, the parents also decide to share residence on an alternating basis and take it in turns to look after the child according to a fixed schedule. The residence model may change over time. This depends on the changes that take place in the child's life, on his or her needs, and also on how the parents organize work, the place of residence, and new partnerships. For example, Sophie remained living with her mother when her parents separated. She recently moved in with her father because she's studying where he lives. In the case of Alice and Lisa, their mother took over all responsibility for care and maintenance on her own. She kept on working when the children were born and had to take a second part-time job after the separation. The children's father cannot contribute anything. The situation is different again for Alex. After he was born, both his father and his mother continued to work on a 70% basis. Day-to-day care was divided between his parents and the nursery school. His parents are now divorced, but have residence on an alternating basis. Each week, Alex spends one day and one night, and also the weekends with his father, who now works on an 80% basis. For the rest of the time, he lives with his mother, who has remarried and recently had a daughter. She will resume work on a 70% basis. When deciding on a residence and care model, the needs of the child are the highest priority. It's very important that the parents organize and coordinate arrangements based on the best interest of the child and deal with changes in life in this way. Whichever model is chosen, the child has a right to contact with both parents. His or her opinion must be taken into consideration in a way that is age-appropriate. The FSFM, the Swiss Federation of Single Parents, has been dealing with questions relating to divorce and separation since 1984. Our website contains further information on residence and other matters concerning life as a single-parent family. Our advisors can also be contacted by telephone or email if required. Children first. Single parenthood made simpler.